Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to make chicken biryani. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. Stay to the end of the video and kindly do not forget to subscribe to the channel. So chicken biryani is widely enjoyed in African countries. Let's start off with the ingredients. You're going to need one broiler chicken, and cut it into medium-sized pieces. You're going to need ginger and garlic paste. You're going to need 5 medium tomatoes. You can cut them to large sizes. You're going to need about 6 medium onions. You're going to need coriander, almost half a cup. Then you're going to need 1 full cup of mala, that is buttermilk. Then you're going to need this chicken biryani mix, which is from Shan or from any other company. Okay, so we are going to start off by frying our onions. Add enough oil because we are not going to put oil in the rice. So allow the onions to heat and to fry well, but don't allow them to be too brown because we are going to fry the chicken still more with the onions, so they're gonna turn brown later on even. So add your garlic paste to the onions and continue stir frying like this. Then you're going to add your chicken pieces one at a time, just as I'm doing in the video. And remember, you can always allow the onions to heat a little bit more, but I don't always prefer them to overheat because even after this stage I'm going to continue frying just the chicken and the oil and onions just like that for quite a while. Okay, but if you prefer very brown onions, you can still do that, there is no problem. Okay, mix the way I'm mixing and allow it to cook. Allow this chicken to cook in this oil and onion. Allow it to cook evenly. So after about 10 minutes, you're going to keep turning this until you see that the chicken has started to brown a little bit. You can see, guys, it's browning a little bit. I don't want it to brown a lot. So you're going to add your biryani mix here. Biryani mix has so many spices. It has cumin, it has masala, it has so many spices together. If you don't have this biryani mix, I think you can still make it at home, but if you get this 1 pack of biryani mix, it's enough and it has all the spices that you need mixed together. Okay, so you're gonna allow your chicken to cook in this oil and biryani mix for a while. The biryani mix also has chili, so be mindful of the one you select. You're going to add your tomatoes in at this particular point. Let them cook with the chicken. Let them cook well with the chicken. Okay, I figured out that for this recipe I put quite a little bit more tomatoes. For your recipe, you can just do 4 tomatoes instead of 5. Okay, so this is good. You add some salt in. Keep stir frying until these tomatoes are going to cook well. Okay, remember, do not leave your chicken to overcook because we are still continuing to cook it over the entire part of this recipe. Allow the onions, the tomatoes to soften. You see, they are boiling nicely. Remember, we've not added any water to this point. No water to this recipe. All the nini juices are just coming from the tomatoes. Okay, we're not adding any water to this recipe. Allow these ones to just heat well. Let the spices infuse to the chicken. Let them infuse well to the chicken. Let's keep stir frying this. Our recipe is almost getting ready. Be patient. Biryani will always take a little bit of more time. Okay, look at what we have. That is really nice. So we are going to now allow it to heat, and so that if there's any excess water from the tomatoes, it can evaporate. Okay, let's now add our buttermilk. Hii pia inaitwa mala. Just add your mala in at this point. If you don't have mala, you can add plain yogurt. And if you don't have plain yogurt, you can take 1 cup of mala, add garlic, add lemon to it, allow it to stand for 30 minutes. You will have gotten your mala. Okay, just stir like this. You see the way I'm doing? Just do what I'm doing, like that. Okay, very simple recipe. Now we are going to add in our coriander. Hii pia inaitwa dania. This also is called dania. Just add in your dania. Put sufficient, put enough. Okay, this is almost half a cup. You'll see it's gonna make your biryani to taste very delicious. Okay, let's fry this in, and then we are going to allow it to cook. By now we are having a thick paste chicken. Guys, kindly like the video. Like the video if you love it this so far. So on the other end, I've already cooked my rice. This is 4 cups of Basmati sunrise rice, the orange one. Allow it to cook, but don't let it cook completely. Cook it until it's almost done. You see the way it is, like that, it's almost done. And then I'm gonna drain this water, and then I'm going to put the recipe together. Okay, on the other end, you can see our chicken is cooking nicely. Very nice. Okay, let's tie it. We are almost now putting together our entire recipe to get our nice and perfectly done chicken biryani. So the rice, I've already put it out. I've split it into 2 portions. So this forms the base of our biryani. The rice, you can always add cumin, add some cinnamon. You can add so many things to spice up your rice, but because I'm feeding this to the children, I figured I did not need a lot of spices in this, because the biryani mix in itself is really packed with spices. So this is just perfect, but you can always add a little bit of twist to yours. You're going to layer your biryani like this. Okay, you're going to put portions of your chicken in the middle, like that. You see, I put a lot of tomatoes, but we will enjoy this because we're gonna have this with the kids. But for your recipe, if you don't want a lot of tomatoes, you can always go down and just do a little tomatoes, or you can maybe even blend them before you do the recipe. Nicole, stop it. So just layer your biryani like that. Layer it like that. I think this is one of the meals I really enjoyed this weekend. I loved it. Everyone was like, this was perfect. I've always prepared biryani in different ways, but this particular one method was very, very effective, and I loved it, and I said, why not share with you guys? Kindly let me know where you're watching me from. Like the video, comment on the comment section. Let me know maybe what you think about this recipe, or what can I change about it, or how better can we make this recipe. Okay, let's add the last layer of our rice on top. And then we're going to allow this to cook. Remember, this rice has not yet cooked entirely. I just left it. It has some few minutes before it's cooked well. Let's allow it now to cook. Let's add this, our soup. Adding this soup is entirely optional, but I love it. I love my biryani a little bit of not too dry, you know. If you love your biryani dry, you can skip this part. This paste, you can just put it aside. But I'm telling you, the spices and the flavors that are packed in this soup gonna make you add it into your rice. Okay, remember our rice is not spiced, so if you don't add in this pesto, you're gonna have I don't know, but just add in this paste. It's gonna be a very yummy recipe. Allow this to cook a little bit more for about 5 to 10 minutes. This is what we have. Okay, and even as it cooks, just look guys, just look how perfect this is. Okay, I think I forgot to say that you can actually add turmeric to your rice to make it yellow and all that, or maybe even food color, but for this recipe we are doing it simple. Okay, and it's just perfect. Okay, look at it. Okay, let's serve this. Let's see how it turned out. Oh my goodness, this is perfect. This was just too perfect, too good. Guys, kindly like the video, just like this video. Okay, oh, the meat is well cooked, the rice is still separated. You know, the recipe, I think this is one of the best biryani recipes you can find out here. Kindly try it and let me know what you think about it. Guys, thank you so much for listening to this and watching this video. Do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Bye bye, see you in my next video. You can always request a recipe you want in the comment section. See you in my next video. Bye guys.